Hello, this is Howard the Teaserking coming to you with week 15 of college football. This really is the playoff round. This is what it should be. All these conference championships should be playoff games, and the winners should go into the playoff. And the playoff should be 8 to 10 teams, 5 or 6 division winners, not just the big 5, but Boise and Marshall should be in there. And then you have 3 or 4 wild cards. You can have byes like you do in the NFL, and then make it very simple. I think this is ridiculous to try to find 4 teams. It'd be like trying to find 4 teams in the NFL. Let's see, we can have Denver and New England, but Baltimore and Cincinnati, you can't come in, and San Diego and Kansas City, you can't come in. The whole thing's just absolutely retarded. But with that said, it's just stupid what they're doing. I don't really understand it. It makes no sense. Anyway, just a word about me, why I'm so unique as a handicapper. I mean, first of all, I'm watching the lines, and I'm basically picking based on the lines is the key to me locking games. And last week, Denver's a 1.5 point favorite over Kansas City. I'm in Vegas, and I bet the game, and I took them with New England in a teaser. And then all of a sudden, Kansas City goes to a 1 point favorite. Well, that changes the whole dynamic, because now I got New England and Denver as dogs. It turns it into a lock. But if I make the play and I say on Thursday, well, let's see, Denver's laying 1.5 or 2, so we're just going to play it normally, and I don't come back on Saturday or Sunday, it's costing everybody money. And I lock it based on the spread at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, not Wednesday afternoon. And that's the whole point. I mean, that's why I'm unique, because I'm basing it on point spread. And as that spread moves, makes the game a lock if it goes the correct way. And that's what I'm doing, and that's why I'm almost a live handicapper. I'll put out a 4 o'clock game on Sunday at 2 o'clock on Sunday, because I see the line moving, or I see the 1 o'clock game. Let's say New England and Denver are going for the 1 seed, and New England's way ahead. And they got a 30-0 lead at half, and here comes Denver. Now Denver needs the game, or vice versa. New England's down 30-0. New England's getting killed by Green Bay. Now Denver's going to play because they need the game for the 1 seed. But these are things you can't do on Wednesday and Thursday. And that's the problem with a lot of these handicappers. I'm actually live. I'm actually real time. And I'm trying to make everybody money, not myself. I know if I pick well, I'll make money. But that's not my goal. My goal is so you can make money. I'm sitting at Caesars last week, and I got my own little section there, and I'm explaining my trend sheets, these, to the guys in the sports book at Caesars, and they're all going, yeah, that makes sense. Once they see that, nobody else has it, I get attention. And then I'm starting, and I am there to show my unique strategy. And there's a lot of teaser players there. And what I'm even seeing is it's almost better to play a 3 or 4 team teaser than it is the 2 team teaser. And the reason being, like last week, I love the lock was Philly-Seattle, and then Sunday lock was New England and Denver, as it turned out. So instead of playing these 4 teams individually and laying 12 to 10, so betting 120 to win 100, or betting 1,200 to win 1,000, or whatever you're betting, you put all 4 together, and you're getting like 280 on the 100. I'm going to bet all 4 anyway. Why not put the 100 to win 280 instead of putting the 100 to 120 to win 100? So I bet the same amount, and I win 3 times the amount. And I'm going to play the 4. Now, it only works when I have 4 strong plays, but if you can find 4, 5, 6 plays, and then you can play this 5, 6 team teaser, and you're getting the odds, you only have to hit 1 out of 4 or 5 of them. All right, let's take a 4-team teaser. You're getting 280 to 100. So 100 gets you 280 with the 4-team teaser. So all you got to do is hit maybe 2 out of 6 of them to make money. Well, I got 4 games coming out of my ears every week. I got 4 games. I mean, that's nothing for me. I played the 18-team teaser, the 20-team teaser there. I played a 15-team teaser, and I won 14 of the 15 games. And it was a super teaser, so the odds really weren't that good. For 20 bucks, I could have won 580 with a 15-team teaser, and I hit 14 of them. My only loser was Mississippi State getting 9.5. But the point was the odds for $20, I'm winning 580 to pick 15 games, which I picked anyway. I hit 14 of them. That's not the problem, finding 14, 15 games to pick. But you're getting the odds, and I'm starting to see that that's probably a better way. But I know on these sites you're limited to a 4-team teaser. The odds aren't that good. It's better in Vegas. But that's basically what you're looking at. I think we can all win a lot more money playing these three. I played a 3-team teaser, Seattle, Philly, and New England. I came back with a 3-team teaser Sunday, San Diego, Denver, and New England. Both of them win. I think I played, I don't know, $100 gave me 300 or something like that. Yeah, it was almost 3 to 1, not quite. But to find the 3 teams was a joke. I mean, I had them all day. I was going to bet them anyway. I still bet the 2-team teaser for a lot more, but I'm starting to think I need to bet the 3-team teaser with some pretty serious money on them. And if I lose, there was one I played small. It was a college one. Now, this is how you trap. This teaser had Louisiana Tech, Georgia Tech, and Utah State. Louisiana Tech wins by 100 points. Georgia Tech wins the game straight out, getting 20. That leaves me Utah State. This was a small teaser. I think it was $50 to win 130. And 3-team teaser. So here it comes late, and here comes Boise State. Now they're laying 9 or 10. So I trapped the game. So I bet $50 on Boise to win 100. So I'm either going to win 130 on the 3-team teaser, I'm going to win the 100 on the Boise, or I could win them both if Boise traps. But it was protection because I had the 2 teams won, so I couldn't lose both bets, and I knew that, so it was protection. As it turned out, Boise killed them. Utah State, why did I play them? Because they have great defense, and they cover every week. Boise really hadn't woken up. All of a sudden, they're starting to play like old Boise, scoring a ton of points, having that great defense. Now I got back to Boise, but that was the point. I trapped it, and I could have won both. I couldn't lose both, obviously, because I already had the first 2 teams in. And that's critical. You can't trap unless you've got that first or second team in. Now I got the 3rd one to close. That's what you do. I had a 15-team parlay, $5 to win 100,000. And had I hit the first 14, the 15th was the Monday night game. So really all I had to do was hit 14 of the 15. And then the last one I would have trapped. So for the $5 to win 100 grand, I'd have bet 50 grand on the Jets, and I had Miami, right? Miami was in the teaser. It was in the parlay. That was game 15. So had I gotten there and I bet game 15 and I got 100 grand, I go bet 50 grand on the other team, the Jets, and I got to win 50. I can't lose, and I have to win 50 grand. As it turned out, I might have trapped the game and won 150. You can't lose. One of them has to win. So you're going to win either 50 and lose 5, or you win 100 and lose 50, and you win 50, you win 50. You can't lose, or you win 150. So, that's what you're looking for. That's how you trap. So it's just word for the wise. We can't pick 100%. I know people want me to pick 100%. And they get mad when I don't pick 100%. I don't understand it because where can anybody do 100% of anything? A good capper picks 55%. I'm in the 70s, so I don't really get that. But that's the way people are. They just expect you to, you're the teaser king. You're supposed to pick 100% right. So I just thank you that you feel that way. But reality is, I do my best and I try to go 100%. But you can't count turnovers, injuries, and things like that. But I had a big week in Vegas last week. Hammered a lot. Hit the pros. Great. Great Thanksgiving and everything else. So let's look at college week 15. I just wanted to touch on the trapping and the 3-team teaser also because it's a light college week. First game, TCU laying 34 to Iowa State. I think it's too many points. I like TCU. TCU will win 20, 25 points. I just think 34 is a lot to win to lay the 28. So I find that to be a bit much. I'm not going to take Iowa State. I think you take TCU. I think it's a small bet because of the point spread's too high. And that's where I get into the point spread dictates the locks and dictates the plays. If this is a 10-point spread, TCU's a lock. At 34, TCU is not a lock. So everything's pertinent on the point spread. So TCU, but close. Baylor laying 7.5, 8 to Kansas State. Jump on Baylor laying the 1. I like K-State. They're a good team, but Baylor does not lose at home. They're something like 19-1 against the spread as a home favorite the last 3 or 4 years. Take Baylor, lay the 1.5. Baylor will win the game. Petty's playing. He's got the concussion. It's clear to play. Believe me, this is a playoff game for them. Kansas State's a good team. They won at West Virginia, but TCU kind of found their weakness. Baylor will take care of that too, and I just see Baylor laying the 1.5. This will be a good game. This will be a close game. Baylor by 10 or so, but lay the 1. Alabama laying 14.5, 15 to Missouri. The trends are all Missouri, but here's where I make my money. I'm taking Alabama. Missouri is a great road dog. Alabama's a terrible road favorite, and this is a road game for both because it's in Atlanta. But I'm looking at it. It's a big game. It's a money game. It's a saving game. I like the way Sims is playing at quarterback. He looked good against Auburn. But again, that's Auburn. They don't have a defense. Missouri has a good defense, but Georgia pounded them. They lost to Indiana, of all teams. That means they can get run on. These are two good power running teams that beat them. Alabama will power run them. The key is Alabama's defense is going to shut down Missouri. Matty Mock, I've seen many weaknesses where he just stares at one receiver. I watched him in the Georgia game. He couldn't complete a pass because he couldn't go to a secondary receiver. Alabama will just dominate defensively. They'll power run them. They'll throw enough Blake Sims at them, and they'll throw enough to Amari Cooper. But Yellen will have a big day, and the backups will have a big day. It's a playoff game. It's a game that Alabama wins. Missouri hasn't been there. I'd take Alabama, lay the 8.5 for 9. Keep it under 10. But Alabama, the spread should be about 10, but you got more because it's Alabama. But keep it under 10. Make it 8, 8.5. It's a good play for Alabama. They're not going to lose this game. This is the game Alabama wins. I don't see how they're going to lose it. I know it's a big emotional game against Auburn last week, but they'll be up for this one. And take Bama. Don't mess around with this. Lay the 8.5, and you should be good there. Florida State, Georgia Tech. I'm really tossing and turning on this. I like Georgia Tech. I like that they beat Georgia. Florida State just wins. I mean, again, Winston, 4 interceptions last week. He'll have some this week. Georgia State can throw the ball, and they're running a great quarterback. Florida State's got great athletes, great speed. Do they know how to defend this? They don't play Georgia Tech often. It's hard. You can't practice it. So basically, I do think that Florida State will have a little bit of problem with Georgia Tech, but not too much. And at the end of the day, I think Florida State finds a way to win. So this is a way, I think, if you take Georgia Tech, you're taking them to stay close. Florida State should win the game. Maybe it's by 2 or 3. It'll be another close one. I mean, I've been dying for Florida State. I had them against Miami. I had them against Florida. Again, they win by 2 or 3. Again, you're only laying 2 or 3, or you're getting. I think last week against Florida, I'm laying 1.5, and I'm at Caesars yelling at them, score again, score again. They're up 21-9. They win by 5, and this is why we bet Teasers. I'm yelling to my little section of people that are listening to my comments, and who do you like, Teaserking? So I'm sitting at Caesars, and and they go ahead and they win by 5, and I'm the only one who wins because I got the teaser. Everybody laying 7 loses, and I basically say this is why we play teasers, to get to a better rate of return, a better point spread. Laying 1 is a much better bet than laying 7.5. Here they're laying 3.5. You get 2.5. Well, getting 2.5 isn't a great number, but I'm not laying anything, and I can lose by a point. I can lose by 2. Florida State will not get blown out here. Florida State has a way of coming back. Winston, as screwed up in the head as he is, basically knows how to win. And I think Georgia Tech's going to play him a hell of a game, and you can go either way. Florida State's going to win, let's say, 27-24. You can tease either way. It's just a very hard read for me because I like Georgia Tech a lot, and I had them against Georgia. I thought that spread was. Look at the spread. Georgia's a 14-point favorite, so I get Georgia Tech in 20, and the game goes to overtime, and basically Georgia Tech wins. Here, they're only it's 3.5. It goes from 14 against Georgia to 3.5 against Florida State. This is what I'm talking about. Point spread. Had this spread been 10, I'd be locking Georgia Tech. 3.5. I only get 9.5. I can't lock it. So I got to take Florida State getting points in a playoff game. But basically, Georgia Tech will play them tough. Like I said, 27-24 Florida State. Wisconsin laying 4 to Ohio State. Gordon is hurt his ankle. How serious? Who knows? He'll play. He'll take the painkiller. No problem. Ohio State. How bad is this quarterback? This quarterback is a very big, good quarterback. He wouldn't beat Ohio State. He fought out Barrett. They were head-to-head. Look how good Barrett is. I don't care if it's his first start. It's a playoff game. Urban Meyer will run this guy. They'll probably throw 5 passes. They're not going to throw a lot of passes. They beat Michigan State. I know Barrett was the quarterback, but still, Urban Meyer will find a way to win. This game is on the road for Wisconsin. They're not the same as on the road as at home. Their quarterback's terrible. Ohio State will take Gordon away and make the quarterback beat him, which he won't do. You can't take the Ohio State quarterback. He's a big 6'5", 250. He can run. He'll pass. They'll have little swing passes. They're not going to have the whole offense. But good luck trying to stop him. And Wisconsin's defense isn't great. I look at this game as close. I like the dog here. Ohio State's a very strong dog. Gordon's injury and no quarterback for Wisconsin versus the new quarterback for Ohio State. It's a wash. Take the dog. Boise State laying 22 to Fresno State. Love Boise State here. Boise State's back. They blew out a couple of teams. They blew out Utah State, which nobody blows out. I think Tennessee blew them out in the first week. But Utah State been pounding. They're back. They're at home. Fresno State's not that good. They're getting a little bit better late in the year. I watched them against somebody, and they looked good. I can't remember. It was a couple of weeks ago. But there's no match for Boise. Here's how you look at it. If Boise can beat Utah State and put up a 50 on Utah State's defense, which is a top 5 defense in the country, good luck, Fresno State, because Boise's going to pound them at home. Love Boise State. Lay the points. Not a problem. Last game, let's look at UConn laying 12 to SMU. Howard, are you out of your mind? Who cares about that game? I love betting against SMU. We've bet against SMU and locking against them all year. I get it. Connecticut stinks. SMU's worse. They're laying 12. You lay 6. I don't get real excited about it, but SMU's terrible. They haven't won a game. They're not even competitive. UConn doesn't have that strong of an offense. With being at home in the cold, take Connecticut, lay the points. Not strong, but take Connecticut. And that's basically it. Good luck tomorrow. I'll have a bowl where you can buy my whole bowl package. It'll be reasonably priced. And then you can still buy the pros, obviously, through the Super Bowl. So if you want to buy the rest of the year, it'll be discounted. The price on the site is for like the beginning of the year. I haven't really had too many people buy. I've been having people buy months, but not the whole year. So if you are interested in the rest of the year, it'll be a very affordable price. But right now, basically, these are your college games. I'll do my pros in a minute. Anyway, remember, these 3, 4, 5 teams, 16 teasers are very profitable because you're getting a percentage. And you can trap the last game. So you play a 6-game teaser with the Monday night game, and you hit the first 5, which isn't hard to find, 5 teams in a teaser. Then you can trap the 6th game where you can't lose, and you can win both sides. It's beautiful. So I recommend doing that. Alright, this is Howard the Teaser King. Good luck. Again, www.teaserking.com. You go on the site and just email me about any questions, who you like or not. I do have a lot going in college, and basically a couple of strong games, and I might have a lock in the pros. I think I do. But I'm very strong. Last week I had like 5 solid pro plays. San Diego, Denver, New England, Philly, and Seattle on Thanksgiving, and they were a piece of cake. This week I got the whole board. I think I'm playing. I think I could play every game. I played Dallas yesterday. Chicago is a terrible home dog. Dallas is a great road favorite, or great on the road. It was a perfect storm. So I had Dallas. Basically, I can play every game. I mean, there's trends on every game. I mean, I really, without a problem. So anyway, sign up for the pros. You got the colleges here. There'll be a college pro lock. So good luck to you. And please, any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll be happy to help you get some winners. Okay, this is Howard. Have a great weekend. Good luck to you. I hope you make a lot of money.